Hello, everybody. I was so hoping that the dogs would have stopped barking by the time I started this, but clearly that was not meant to be. I need to share something with you today. It's going to be a little bit different, my video today, and it's going to be quite short. I have done a lot of thinking lately based upon a lot of things that have been going on in my life about the direction that I'm headed in at this moment in time, and why I needed to be taken off that very comfortable road that I was on. It was a road I knew. It was leading to places that I knew well, and there was nothing shocking. There was nothing different. There was nothing that I needed to have a great deal of angst about until I did. I've talked to you about this before. I mean, I truly believe, I keep hearing from my subscribers and viewers who will from time to time just reach out to me and tell me what a difference I've made in their lives and how I have really helped them in some difficult moments that they've had to face. And for that, I'm grateful. I really am, because I think any time that you can make a difference in somebody else's life, you're more blessed than what you do for anybody else. It's a gift that you give yourself. But I feel as if I learn as much from you as you learn from me. And it's funny, we had a really great live last night. I'll make sure that last night's video is on the end screen so that if you didn't get a chance to see it, you can click on it if you're so inclined. We were talking a lot about love and what it is and what it isn't, and the things that we need to deal with in life, and just what our expectations are, and all of that. Well, it led me to an interesting conversation today with David, and I found out, totally unbeknownst to me, that he's in the process of writing a book, and that it is much about the same subject. And I thought that was astounding. We have never discussed it, and yet here he is on some kind of a parallel road based upon whatever it is that drew us together in the first place. That's a long story for another time, but I wanted to let you know that yes, I'm going to be writing that book, and yes, you really led me to it in that discussion that we had yesterday. And yes, it will be all about the journey, and it will be all about relationships and love and what it is and what it is not, and so much more. But I really wanted to share that, and I wanted to let you know that it is amazing to me how each of us has so much of an impact on each other's lives. We started out not knowing each other. I started out having not a single clue why I was on YouTube, why I made that first video, where I was headed, what on earth I could have to talk about that anybody would find of any interest whatsoever. I was going to talk about beauty and skincare and health and feeling good about ourselves and embracing the stage of life that we were at. And I didn't know that this road was going to take me off a cliff and onto a whole different place. But it was meant to be, and here it is, and I'm grateful for it. And I pray that in the end, that what I have to share with that will be something that will be of benefit to somebody. It's funny, when I became ill and didn't know it and didn't feel ill, because when one thinks of ill, one thinks of feeling like you need to take to your bed and you need to, you know, you can't function, or you're coughing, or you're sneezing, or your stomach hurts, or you've got pain somewhere, or something terrible is going on. So it kind of, it caught me by surprise, and I was totally unprepared for it, totally in a state of shock and almost in denial. But it was such a good lesson for me that once again, I pray to God It is lesson learned, and I hope that I can go on with the rest of my life without having to deal with it anymore. But I know that's not a promise that's made to me, and I don't know what the future is going to hold. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is what we make of the time that we have while we're traveling this road between birth and death. As somebody very wisely said, it's all about the dash. It really is. The dash between your birth date and your date of death. It's how you live the dash. And I really pray that I can do the very best that I can. If I make a difference in one person's life, yay, that's wonderful. And if that person makes a difference in someone's life, it's ripples on a stream. It goes out there, and it makes an impression on the universe, and it can make changes that can be very powerful over time. What I started to tell you was I made a video when I first started my journey down that medical road, and the video was about my experience of having an MRI. It was terrifying for me because I'm claustrophobic, and I just didn't know if I could get it done, and I knew the value of it diagnostically, and I knew that it was something I needed to get through come hell or high water. And it's now been well over a year. No, it hasn't. It's been just over a year. And I really believe it has made a difference for some people. I don't know how many views it's had now. I think it's somewhere between 3,000 and 4,000 views. And I think the people who have seen it, it might have made a little bit of a difference for a few of them in terms of their experience of having to go through it. And for that, I am extremely grateful. And that's what I was talking about. If you can make a difference in anybody's life, if you can make their day just a little bit better, it's kind of like Oprah's random acts of kindness that she had talked about at one point. And I think that how nice if we can do that, if we can just take our experiences and just help make somebody's day better. What a gift. That's it. So I just want to let you know that, and I wanted to let you know, all of you. I've told you individually, some of you, but I need you to know what a huge difference you've made in my life and how very blessed I feel to have you as part of my world. So I thank you, and we are in this together, folks. So wherever I am headed, I will take you along with me for the journey, and it's all good. I love you. I'm happy to be here with you today, and I will be making another one of my more typical videos. I really want to share with you a product that was sent to me, and I will be putting that one out for you probably tomorrow, I'm guessing. I will try to film it today, but the chances are strong that it won't go out there until tomorrow. So on that note, I thank you for being here with me, as I always do, and I am proud of who we are, and I'm proud of where we're going together. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.